Hello everybody, Toby here again with 216 Auto Restoration and 1976 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. On the last video, I was dry sanding with 320 grit and started the wet sanding. I did that on the hood to give you a good example. I think I spent about an hour and a half doing that. Then I spent the next day, yesterday, wet sanding the car with 600 grit, and I had my buddy come out and a couple of friends come out and help me get the hood on, got the hood in place. Not completely adjusted to where I want it. It's really close. So I'm gonna finish that myself. And I'm also going to today is just wash this car because it's basically, it is ready for paint now. So what I do after I got it completely sanded with 600 grit wet, I'm just go back with a nice clean rag that I used to wipe it down, and I'm gonna wash this car really good and just show you some of the areas that I like to hit. Because when you're sanding, you get that sand all over the dang place, and especially places like. It's nice I have the interior completely stripped out of the car, so I don't have to worry about it too much. But I do not want to get any like water down in my dash and down in the defrosters and whatnot. So I'll take those off here in a minute. But these are the main spots you want to get because I'm painting the jams and everything, and I'm going to paint the jams in the car all at the same time. Block off or tape off under the hood and under the trunk. And so what I really like to do is get down in here because I always get dust in these areas. And so after I wash this car, it's going to sit for probably over the weekend. Today is Friday. So I'm going to let this thing sit for a few days, get all this water dried up, come back again and wash it with a House of Color post sanding cleaner. And it's just basically a free wash before you paint. I'm gonna get all of this wet and let it run out of here. I get all that dust out. You just see in here all that dust from dry sanding over here. So I'm going to be opening up that door and spraying the door jam, and I want to get all that completely out of there. It's going to take a while to get that done, but it won't be too bad. And then before I paint, of course, I'll come back with the air and I'll blow everything off and make it nice and clean. Make sure there's no dust after it's settled coming back through. Just going to soak the whole thing down and come back with my rag and wipe it off. See, the weather warmed up a little bit today. It was, I think on Tuesday, it was like 33 below zero. My wife clocked it down here by our creek. Yeah, it was like 36 below when she was going to work in the morning. So it's been cold. I've got to keep this water flowing. It'll freeze on the outside. That's what I just told they didn't want to do. This whole front area is going to be taped for this under the hood. I'm going to take all of this off. When I start doing that, I'll do a do a video of that, but I just want to get all this dust out of here. I'll give you the wet look here in a second. Get this car nice and wet, and we can look at how, see how straight it looks. Here you have the nice wet look. Lower this down, walk you around the car. Evaluated it really good yesterday. It really looks good. Took my time coming down there. Very nice and straight. Didn't see any flaws. Really picked it apart yesterday. Came along with it some really fine sandpaper. Not fine sandpaper, but my 600 grit, and got all these edges nice and good. You want to make sure you get these spots, make sure there's no orange peel up in these areas. Like I was pointing out the other day when I did this. Come along with that squeegee and check all them spots. So if you got any orange peel right along here in your primer, when you spray your paint, you're not going to fill those holes. It's like microscopic dents. All that orange peel like microscopic dents. And then when you put the paint over it, you're not filling those dents. You're just you're filling in the dents, but it's still proving the little dents are still going to shine through. They're still going to show through. If you don't get those out, you'll see that in your paint job. But here we go, 76 Trans Am. Come along really good. Next thing I'm going to do after I wash it, let it sit a few days, like I said. And I'm going to come back and blow it all off really good, and then roll it into the booth and tape it off. It should be ready to spray. So everybody, thank you for following along. Also, I'm going to clean up my paint booth. After I sprayed all those parts in there, I'm going to clean the floor. I got my hose in here, so I'm going to wet it all down, and got my squeegee. And take care of that. There you go. Thanks for following along, everybody. If you like the videos, please give me a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to the channel. It's a lot of work doing this, a lot of work editing all these videos. Anyways, thanks a lot, everybody. Take care.